Good morning, Z Nation. This is the DailyXander number 83. Just heading off to my destination right now, which is the gym, Village Fitness Center. Just about probably 2 minutes walking distance away. And it's about 7:25 in the morning. Got a good day ahead of me. Got about four training individual client sessions today, so that'll be good. Got that going on. My workout for today, I'm gonna do a TOT training. So it's testosterone optimization training, where you're doing heavy weight for low amount of reps and low rest period in order to get the testosterone releasing throughout your body. It's definitely a good trigger mechanism to get your body to respond in that way, and it's not something that's really often talked about a lot of times when it comes for workouts for males. There's definitely ways you can go about doing it to help with naturally boosting your testosterone. Something I learned when I was at school at NPTI. Watching, yeah, I just had to say something before. I just had to practice saying it before I actually said it there. So I was watching last night. Since I don't have Wi-Fi at my place, I now just download one movie at a time on Netflix because I do offline streaming now. So if I go to Whole Foods or Starbucks, I'll download a video there, so I have it on my Netflix account. And then when I'm at home, I'll watch a movie, and it's always been so far just documentaries. That's what I prefer watching, just because if I'm going to watch something, I'd rather watch something that I'm at least get some value out of as far as knowledge-wise. And last night I was watching a documentary on the compound DMT, which stands for dimethylene triphosphate. I think that's right. Chemical compound. Interesting stuff. My man Joe Rogan's actually makes an appearance in that documentary, so neat to see. Anyways, I'm gonna go get this workout in. This has been DailyXander number 83, rolling in right now. Catch you in the next installment. Peace. Alright, so before I start my workout, this morning I did some foam rolling, as you can see. And when I say foam rolling, it's just any type of hard surface that I'm able to roll certain areas of my body I want to target that are both tight and I want to release some tension. So what I usually do is do several exploratory rolls on that area. So the first one you're seeing is more of me foam rolling on my rector spinae, which is found in the middle portion of my back, even though right now what you're seeing, I kind of have the foam roller up higher up on my back near the middle portion in between my scapula and actually rhomboids. And the reason I'm actually hugging myself, it helps me open up my back more, so I'm able to target my rhomboids more. The next portion I'm rolling here is my hip flexors, as my hip flexors are extremely tight a lot of the times, and I definitely have anterior pelvic tilt, so where my hips are actually coming forward rather than staying neutral, a lot of times, and that's just attributed to sitting for long periods of time over my lifetime, and a lot of people actually have anterior pelvic tilt. Although for me in the past year or so, it's been getting better since I don't do as much sitting anymore, and I'm primarily moving around a lot of times. So it's something, definitely one area of the body I hit the most primarily is my hip flexors when it comes to foam rolling, just because I really notice a big difference when I foam roll, and I often leave whatever I'm using to roll my hip flexors with for 30 seconds to a minute, even more than a minute sometimes. I'll lie in that position. All right, the next position I'm foam rolling here is my lats, so my latissimus dorsi. I have the foam roller kind of right underneath my armpit area, and that's another tight area I've had. But in about the past 6 months, it hasn't been as tight just because I haven't really been doing much upper body training, especially pull-ups. I used to do lots of pull-ups, and I would never stretch out before or afterwards, and because of that, my lats were extremely tight in that area, and I would have a difficult time just raising my arm above my head. And the last one I'm doing here that I show on video is rolling out and applying pressure to my pectoralis major. What is good? Back to the DailyXander. I don't know how I already forgot, but I said it this morning. I want to say it's 83. Is it 82? Is it really? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, January 11th. That's right, because Friday's the 13th. And as you would have seen by now, just a couple of my foam rolling sessions I do early in the morning. I didn't actually feel my workout, just because it kind of takes away. I'm going the wrong way. Just because it takes away from for me to efficiently do the workout that I'm going to do. And so today I did testosterone optimization training, like I said. And so this essentially you kind of focus on big lifts. And for me, I don't do anything too crazy, just because I'm always practicing good form. And on top of good form, I never try to push it drastically too much a lot of times, just because my shoulder is iffy a lot of the times. So I just have to always be mindful of making sure I'm in good position for my shoulder when it comes to weightlifting. So a lot of times I don't do much barbell stuff. I do a lot more dumbbell stuff oftentimes. So this time around I did my exercises with dumbbells. And so the 4 exercises I did were a dumbbell clean and press. So essentially I have the weight at my hip level, so down here, and then I clean it up by shooting up with kind of just explosive bicep curls. That's one way to think about it. And then from there I press up the weight, and I think I was just doing 45 pounds. That's nothing like drastically heavy, but just for me, like that taxes me pretty good, especially with my shoulder. So yeah, I did clean and presses, dumbbells. Second exercise were high pulls, dumbbell high pulls. Supposed to be bringing the weight up to about clavicle level. It's right where your kind of the collarbone region, just blanking. By the way, humans, well, I mean, there's definitely humans out there that can multitask, but for the most part, it's pretty dang on hard to do certain things all together at once. As far as for me being able to talk about my thoughts, I'm getting off topic too. Think about thoughts, express thoughts, walk, avoid traffic, skateboard all at the same time, but it's all good. I practice safe transportation. Yeah, after dumbbell high pulls, third exercise were dumbbell Bulgarian squats. So that's just where I had one leg in front of me and my leg behind me was elevated on top of a bench. So essentially it's like a single-legged lunge. The last exercise I did were forward and sideway walking, and even backwards walking dumbbell deadlifts. So I would pick up the weight, perform a deadlift, or essentially a squat where I'm holding the weight to the side, going down to the floor, shooting back up with my legs, and then walking forward, walking backwards, and walking to the side depending on which set I did. And it consisted of, every exercise consisted of 4 sets in total, no more than 1 minute rest in between, and you're going at a pretty substantial heavy weight for yourself. And rep scheme was anywhere between 4 and 6 reps for each set. And so you get the workout done within 20 to 25 minutes of solid work. Something you should only be doing twice a week. Or you can actually change up the exercises. You just want to look for exercises that are going to be compound in nature, taxing, where you can go heavy, and then it pretty much triggers whole body to be involved. Anyways, that's been the Daily Z afternoon, or that's morning summary. Day was good, had 4 clients trained, really cool. Got to work with one client and work on his ability and breaking down the movement of him being able to transfer himself from the floor to his wheelchair, and from there breaking in the movement into, at the moment, working on holding L-sits with yoga blocks, and then progressing to bringing in his core and his butt kind of off the ground, being more in control. It's kind of hard to describe, something you need to see, but that was pretty interesting to go through for sure. Just doing my normal walking route. I'm doing a normal thing of being productive. I'm gonna see about getting, I know I keep saying it, eventually I'll get a rice cooker. We'll see about if I do it tonight or not. I definitely have some food already to make, which is burritos. How bad is this? I actually had for breakfast before I worked out like half of the remaining Chip Ahoy cookies. And I definitely felt it in my stomach, and it's something I'm not going to obviously practice long term, but that's pretty bad on my part to be eating that kind of stuff, especially from the last meal, which I had last night, to this morning, which was my only meal so far, which was just milk and Chip Ahoy chocolate chip cookies. So the good thing is, though, I brush my teeth at least 3-4 times, sometimes 5 times a day. Always carry toothpaste wherever I go, so I always make sure the sugar is never on my teeth for that long, and they're still looking white. They're gonna stay white. I'm gonna end it because I'm taking up memory on my phone right now. See you in the next update. Peace.